Good morning. Today, gonna go complete my commercial long cross country. So 300-mile total trip with 3 stops, and one of the legs has to be 250 nautical miles. Finally got a good weather window for it. And because I'm in Florida, it makes it a lot harder. Where I'm at, I can't go south, I can't go east, I can't go west for my 250 nautical miles. I have to go north. So I'm just gonna make a trip out of it and go home. I was going to actually start this at 4 a.m. But I drove 8 hours yesterday and I would have had 4 hours of sleep. So when my alarm went off this morning, I made the good aeronautical decision making to say, I don't feel comfortable flying on 4 hours of sleep in the condition I was in. So got some more sleep and now we're gonna hit it. Wrapping up the last bit of my pre-flight this morning. It's wet and dewy. So this first leg is gonna be my 250 nautical mile leg. So I'm full to the brim on fuel and just making sure everything's good to go. So should be good. Clear skies, so let's get after it.
Okay, we're free and clear. So this is going to be about a 4.5 hour to 5 hour flight.
Traffic, HH, Charlie Foxtrot.
Because I like to run it lean. So I've been getting about 3 gallons per hour. With my cylinder head temp still staying around 370. It's been doing great. Winter Haven traffic, Ercoupe 9er 369er departing 05 will be a northwestbound departure. Winter Haven. Alrighty. Everything. Alrighty, make the bridge on the roll.
Winter Haven traffic, Cessna 6619 Sierra is overflying the field, going to be making a left downwind runway 5 with Lake Willis traffic. Winter Haven traffic, sorry.
I love this negative difficulty.
46211, right there.
This density altitude is awesome.
Come on, traffic, 46211, final 14.
So my plan here, so you're just departing out of Winter Haven. So I've got my 250 mile leg here, as I said earlier. I'm going to 16 Juliet. I've got a few fuel stops if I'm burning more than expected, but we should be good there. So I'm going to get fuel at 16 Juliet, and part of this long commercial cross country is I have to have 3 stops. So usually the 3rd stop is home, but because I'm in Florida, I can't really make a 250 mile leg. So I'm going to stop there just short of Auburn, which is where I'm originally from, and then I'm going to hop over to Auburn, get gas, and park it for the night. So should be good. That's kind of my game plan. 3-knot tailwind. Supposedly I'm going to just run my usual setup as far as speed goes. So I'm running about 2,050 RPM, and that's because I just like to run it very lean and save some money. So this is kind of my setup. I'm not going very fast. It's going 75 ground speed. We're indicating just about 80. And that should speed up a little bit when we start hitting that tailwind. So that's kind of my setup. So that's the game plan. Well, we are 157 miles out, still indicating 68 ground speed. Wowza. And, yep, still got probably, I would say, 2 hours to go. Fuel is still looking good. So we should be able to knock out this long leg, which is obviously the hardest part of this long cross country. Getting that long leg in. You know, you're dealing with so many different weather systems and things can change. So you gotta have the perfect day when you're moving this slow. But that's also why I bought this plane. I need to build hours. I don't need to get places quick. So just cruising along. Unfortunately, I've drained my pour over that I made this morning. Yep, maybe Dawson, which is where I'm heading, it's at 260 miles. So I've got my little bit more. I don't want to hit it right on the head at the 250 mile leg. I want to make sure I'm 100% in there. Hopefully they have some coffee. I know they have pretty cheap gas and also a really nice FBO there. So just stop there and then head on. I'm gonna be ready for lunch or a snack here in a minute. But it's been a pretty day. Now I'm 30 minutes out from Dawson. Still cruising along. We're at 4,500 feet. And it is a cold one, so I've been running the carb heat quite a bit. But our instruments are still looking good. We're about 30 minutes out. Land here. See what how much fuel we've burned thus far. My guess is about 3.5 gallons an hour. We're getting a little bit better ground speed now. We're getting 75 knots of ground, which is good. There's been some moments of mid-60s, and not that I'm complaining about building extra hours, but I'm ready for lunch. So snack food's not doing it for me. So we'll get some gas at Dawson, make sure everything's good, and take back off. And then from there, we'll probably have an hour-ish flight to do a touch and go at Tuskegee, and then land at Auburn, and that will be my three points of landing. A leg that is 250 nautical miles and over 300 miles total. So we're looking at close to 350 miles for this whole trip.
Dawson traffic, Ercoupe 9er, 369er, turning final 14 Dawson.
Traffic, Cessna 68901 Foxtrot, 2 miles northeast of the field. I'm going to cross midfield, join the left downwind for runway 36. You follow?
That may have been my smoothest landing ever. Why isn't that recording?
So I put my tack times into a Google Sheet and where I'm going and all that information, oil level, etc. And then I also put gas, and then I have it auto calculate out what it is. So I flew 4.4 hours. And my fuel burn was 3.39 per hour, which honestly, I know some people are gonna scoff their heads, is a little high for me in the Ercoupe. I've been getting about 3.1 to 3.2, so but I was facing a headwind and did not take a direct route, so that probably didn't help. So alrighty, let's see what it is for the last leg of this trip. Should take me about an hour to do the last part.
Dawson traffic, Ercoupe 9er 369er, departing runway 14, and will be a northwestbound departure, Dawson. Forgot to turn the other GoPro on, but just gonna have to deal with it. The tail GoPro. More concerned with flying. Alrighty. Whoa, good climbing performance today. Instruments looking good. Tuskegee traffic, Ercoupe 9er 369er, turning final 13, Tuskegee. Okay. Everything's set, everything's looking good. Very stable approach to it. I'm very happy with it. Alrighty, got the runway made. Walk this power out. Variable down here. Alrighty, power's out.
Tuskegee traffic, Archer 131 Hotel, 2 miles southeast, maneuvering.
Oh,
500 feet.
hey, I'm looking good. Tuskegee traffic, Ercoupe 9er 369er, turning left crosswind 13, will be departing the crosswind to the east, Tuskegee. Auburn traffic, Ercoupe 9er 369er, turning left base 18, and will be short final, Auburn.
Auburn traffic, Cessna 569 for Golf, turn left crosswind, runway 18, Auburn.
Auburn traffic, Ercoupe 369er, turning short final 18, Auburn.
traffic, Cessna 569 for golf, turn left downwind, runway 18, over.
Auburn traffic, helicopter 04 X-ray, turning right, base runway 18 will be second. Auburn traffic. Auburn traffic, helicopter 04 X-ray, turning short final, runway 18 will be a power off landing. We got the other traffic in sight. Auburn traffic.
Auburn traffic, Ercoupe 369er, clear the runway and taxiing to the fuel farm. Auburn.
Well, long cross country, done for commercial. Let's go. Man, that feels good. After so many weather fiascos and maintenance things keeping it from happening, I'm so thankful to have it done. And I'll put in the bottom video what my fuel burn total was and total time and everything. So the last leg of the cross country, this long cross country was 1.6 on the tack, 2.9 gallons per hour. Gotta love it. Well, if you enjoyed along my long cross country as I'm knocking out these commercial requirements and time building, not just for the end goal of the airlines, but whatever my first aviation job is, feel free to subscribe. A lot more time building videos to come and just fun adventures in the Ercoupe as I'm trying to make time building fun, not beating up the pattern. So who knows where we'll be going next, but subscribe for more.